Hello. Hello, friends. My name is Hannah, and welcome to ASMR Like a Sandbox. I have been so excited to film this video ever since I first saw some other ASMRtists, like the one on the screen here, use alcohol markers to color beautiful coloring pages. So I got this cozy coloring book with bold and easy lines by Pepper Lomix. And I got these Caliart brush markers. So here's what the back of the coloring book looks like. You can see this mug of tea, this puppy dog, some waffles, and some pickles. 50 cozy designs to color. So the other day, I tested out every color. You can see reds, pinks, orange, and yellows over here. And then over here we've got blue, purple, pink, and then some different colors that are like tan and brown. Got some more browns here and here. And then we've got greens and grays and blacks. So these are the colors that we are working with, and I've marked a couple pages that looked especially interesting to me. For example, this one. And I would like for us to color this together. So right now in the United States, it is the season of fall. And so I want to make this into a fall scene. So we have this tree right here, and I want to color it this orange color. Let's start over here. I'm gonna do an outline of this little section, and then color it in. Look how smooth these markers color. That was one of the things that really drew me to this style of marker. I've even had the thought, and I haven't checked to see if this is true or not, but you know those like old animated movies, like the old Disney movies? I know that those were like hand drawn. And I was wondering if they might use either like alcohol brush markers like these, or like gouache paint. Oh, you know what? I just remembered that I forgot something. So these markers are so powerful that they bleed through to the pages below. So I have this notebook paper. Oh look, you can see all these eggs. I've got some orange. So let's just stick this in here. Okay, where were we? Okay, so old-fashioned, but still very, very impressive animation. I was wondering if they might possibly have used either these types of markers or gouache paints. I don't know, but I've always wondered how they get such smooth colors. And so I'm wondering if there's like a special art tool for animation when it's like hand drawn. I remember really being into coloring one year when I was in middle school. think maybe I was in 6th or 7th grade. And my family, we would have quiet afternoons at home. And I remember, let's go with this green for these pine trees in the background. I remember there was a period of time where I would just like spend half an hour or an hour coloring. And I really enjoyed like this one specific coloring technique that I invented. And I haven't done much coloring recently, but I think just, well, to be honest, I've been watching a ton of coloring ASMR videos on YouTube recently, and that's what inspired me to get this coloring book. Okay, so this orange tree is a deciduous tree, meaning that it turns colors as the weather cools down. These trees are evergreen trees, meaning they stay green even when it's cold outside. Okay, let's do the tree trunk. Maybe this shade of brown. You can see that each color has like letters and numbers and then the name of the color. So this is raw umber. So let's see what raw umber looks like. Ooh, that's a nice dark color. So I think that one of the reasons why people tend to do swatching of colors is that just because of the style of ink in these, the color when you initially put it on the paper is a little bit different than the color once it's dried. I think usually it's a little bit darker when you first apply it to the paper, and then it lightens a bit. So here's what the raw umber looks like when it's still wet. Let's see, this is Y543. Okay, and here, this is what it looks like when it dries. So yeah, this is quite a bit lighter than this. So it's kind of this fun discovery journey where you're like, what's it gonna look like when it dries? I don't know. Okay, for these hills, I actually want to make some of them maybe like a greenish yellow color, as if the grass is starting to die, but like in a cute way. Okay, I think I'm gonna call these like bushes, and then these will be the hills. So let's try this hill. Now remember, the color will lighten a little bit as it dries. It really is almost like a brush, isn't it? Cool. I kind of want to do a lighter shade for this hill. So this is chartreuse green. Let's go with this yellow green for this hill. I'm still getting used to these markers, so you guys are getting a front row seat to me exploring these. So my hope is that this green is going to be a little bit lighter than this green, but we shall see. Okay, looks like that's a raindrop, so we'll leave that blank for now. Okay, I wonder if there's... You know, I might just do this olive yellow. I don't even know really what that means. What is olive yellow? But maybe it's like the color of olive oil. I don't know. I'll do this. Oh wow, that is a brownish yellow. Let's see, this is Y225. Y225. Oh wow, that is almost like a brownish yellow. That's fine. That is fine. I think that one of the nice things about coloring videos is that you can just as easily have the sound on if you want to hear the markers brushing against the paper and gentle rambling of the person who's doing the coloring. Or if you just want the visual of a picture coming to life with color, you can just turn down the volume, mute it, and just kind of lean into the peace of the silence or the noise of whatever room you're in. Oh, I just remembered, so I think another reason people do swatches of these types of alcohol brush markers is that the color on the end of the marker isn't always a perfect match for the color once it dries on the paper. So I actually kind of like that there's a bit of mystery. Since I don't know exactly what it's going to look like until the marker dries. I know that some people are really good at imagining ahead of time what something's going to look like. But I am not one of those people. And so I get to be along for the ride of discovery, even though I'm the one doing the coloring. Okay, let's take a look at this. So I think that these bushes are a fun fall color. So let me pick out a good shade of red. Okay, I'm looking at these three. Let's check what these colors look like. So R105. Okay, that's very pretty, kind of pinkish. This is R107. Okay, very vibrant red. Oh, there we go. And then R2 218. Oh, that's a very dark red. I actually am quite drawn to this shade. So let's try that. You can see how cool it is to have the markers bleed through onto this paper. Alright, let's color these bushes red. Look how pretty that is. That color is so rich and deep and vibrant. I feel like red can be a pretty polarizing color, especially when it comes to clothing and home decor. It's just so bold, and sometimes people associate it with like energy or anger or strong emotions. And some people really like that, and some people find it a bit stressful. Okay, so we have this window, we have this sky, and we have the raindrops. Let's check out some of these blue colors. B203. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love that. Or there's B113. Okay, that one might be a little bit dark for what we're looking for. Then B003. Oh, wow, that's so pretty too. Okay, I'm torn between this one and this one. Okay, but we're not going to do this one for now. Okay, do you think that this color would be better for the sky or this color? It's gonna balance better with this. I'm kind of thinking B003, so let's go with that. You can let me know if you would have chosen this color or a different one. We'll start up here. I would almost call this a periwinkle blue. I think that blue is a very versatile color, and you know, we were just talking about the color red being so beautiful but a little bit polarizing. But I think that blue is kind of the opposite. It can be such a peaceful and beautiful color. And then if you get like a more unique shade, then it can make quite a statement. So I think a lot of people enjoy wearing various shades of blue and decorating with various shades of the color blue. I actually have quite a few blue shiny satin gloves, and I'm also hoping that sometime soon I can get some red gloves that are similar to this color red. Little spots of sky poking through the branches of the tree. I think that this blue color is a really nice complement and contrast to the vibrant orange and to these kind of like earthy greens. know that sometimes when it's raining, this sky is more gray or white, but in this imaginary world that we are in together, the sky is blue, even when it rains. Okay, now let's work on the raindrops. So I have this idea. Okay, this is R013. It's a little too dark. Okay, so I have this idea of using CG200 gray and this like very light pink. Okay, CG200. Let's see if we can find that one. CG200. Here we go. Is this the one? I'm getting confused. Oh, nope, I put the wrong one away. So I want to do this very light gray color along one side of each raindrop, and then I want to do the pink, very, very light pink color along the other side. Now let's start with this gray. It's just such a light shade of gray, but I think it's just so peaceful and beautiful. Okay, so that's the gray. I like that. And then let's add a little bit of this light pink color just to the other side. This isn't necessarily what raindrops actually look like, but that is the fun thing about coloring, is that you can decide how much realism and how much surrealism you want to incorporate. I think that's really fun. Okay, so the last thing is this window frame, and I want it to be a fairly neutral color. A neutral color that's not going to distract from all these fun colors. We could go with this brown or this very light color. I kind of like this idea. Okay, this is WG00. Let's see if we can find that. WG00. Okay. Did we already use this one? I don't think so. Oh, this says warm gray. That's right. We used, I think, cool gray. Yeah, okay. So this will just be a very nice light neutral color that I think will really highlight the vibrancy of the colors outside the window. Now, don't let me forget to turn this around so that you all can see it right side up when I'm done. I like this color. The hint of warmth, like there's a bit of orange in it, is a really nice contrast with the blue. I think it helps the blue stand out, and also because it echoes the orange of this tree, it draws attention to the tree as well. I have a friend who recently moved to Central America, and she is really enjoying living there. And I've been thinking about if there are some fun gifts I could send her next time someone offers to bring her some gifts from me. I know that she sometimes likes coloring. Oh, look, you can see this is a little bit darker than this, where it's already dried. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my friend who is currently living in Central America, she really enjoys coloring sometimes. And so I'm wondering if she might like a cute little coloring book like this and some alcohol brush markers. So I'll have to think about that. We are almost done. We just have this windowsill. I think we're going to make it the same color as the window frame. Sometimes it's hard to know what angle to hold my hand at. Oh, I wanted to let y'all know that I am in the process of having a wooden play button made for if or when I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So my sweet husband is helping me design it, and then we'll have a small business owner make it for us. So if you are not subscribed but you enjoy my videos, I would love if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, let's get this marker put away. I just love how many colors there are. I think there are 48. Just a nice variety of, like, I think a marker just fell on the ground. A nice variety of, like, primary colors, like this red, and kind of like this blue, this yellow, but then also like some more muted colors that are more likely to be found in nature or on the bodies of humans. Okay, let's get this turned around. Here is what our paper that we had underneath it looks like. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You can see that this is where the rest of the orange tree is, but it's not on here because it went through to the other paper. Look how dark the red is. Wow. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? Ta-da! Look at this beautiful window frame. This beautiful tree with the leaves turning orange, brown trunk, different shades of green hills, raindrops falling against the window, and some pine trees in the background, and these vibrant red bushes in the midground. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I have been really looking forward to filming it. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. I'd love to do some more videos with these markers, so let me know if that's something y'all would be interested in. as always, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope that you're having a good day. Always remember that because you are a person, you are loved, and you are capable. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.